Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Thon. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say Shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. All right? May the blessing of election be upon your house. Okay. Now, you guys, you all see that the stage is being set to demonize us. The stage is being set for the famine. It's orchestrated. The stage is being set for the currency to collapse. All these things are being laid in place so this devil can move forward with his plans. Okay. Especially the demonization. Okay. You guys know the shooting that just happened in Buffalo, New York. And they're going to try to lump us in with characters like that. And you know this because, look at the other shooting that took place in New York, the Frank James guy. And then he had a YouTube page called Prophet of Doom and all these different things. And that guy was set up clearly. So they're going to use characters like this to lump us in and put that term on us. Oh, these guys are domestic teas. Okay. That's a phrase they used on the Steve Harvey show this morning. They called the guy the Edomite guy that was shooting up the grocery store. They was like, he's a domestic tea and this and that. But they're gonna try to lump us in with those guys. This devil, man, his witchcraft is on a whole nother level. But the comfort that we have at the end of the day is that regardless of what he does, we win. The same way it's prophesied for him to do these things, it's prophesied that we win. That the earth still becomes our possession. Okay? So let's start at 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, and we'll start at the 5th verse. All right? It reads, "For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." It's manifest because the prophecies are playing out, and the prophecies are so important because the prophecies is what separates the scriptures from any other philosophy, any other train of thought in the world. The scriptures have prophecy, distinct and detailed things that are to come to pass, and you can track when they're happening. Oh, this happened. Okay, that happened. Okay, this is in the making. So, it makes the book the only book, right? It justifies the Lord's words. It proves that He is the one true power. All right, continuing. We'll start the top of verse 5 once more. "For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also have plain beginnings, and wonder and powerful works, and endings, and effects and signs." And we're seeing those signs. Okay, the wicked, of course, they don't. But we know through these prophecies that the transition of power is getting ready to happen. Okay, verse 7. "And everyone that shall be saved," okay, no one's saved yet because that destruction hasn't happened yet. This devil hasn't rolled on us yet. Okay, "and shall be able to escape by his works and faith," because they go hand in hand. It's a combination of the two. Can't have one without the other. "Whereby ye have believed." Okay, so the Lord isn't going to disannul the script, so we can get out of here sooner. So you gotta have some control, and you gotta have some foresight and understand that, hey, there's certain things that have to play out first. Okay, when the whole thing when Ukraine first popped off, we had to go into that just to say, well, hold on now. There's particular things that must happen before the curtains close. So everything certain things have to be fulfilled before we're taken out of here. So let's go to 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter, and the 37th verse. It says, "By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times. And he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled." To back up my statement. Okay? So things go in a particular order. The script is not going to be revised. Okay, now let's go to 2nd Ezra 2 and 13. Now, although things have to happen in a particular order, doesn't mean, the Lord isn't speeding up things for us so that we can get out of this hellhole. Okay? And on top of that, when this place is destroyed, it's going to be destroyed quickly. But 2nd Ezra 2 and 13, it reads, "Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. So we're watching the signs of the times, and we know the kingdom is prepared for us. Okay? We're on high alert. All right, now let's go to Matthew 24 and 22. Just to double down on the fact that, the days are being shortened for the elect's sake. Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right? So, hey, man, we just got to remain on high alert, continue rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of our ability, and pay attention to the signs of the times. If your teachers aren't going into and breaking down, the prophecies so that you can know, okay, that's what that is. Okay, it says it here, and now it's happening. You're gonna be kind of lost when things start to happen, because there's a lot of people that know they're Israelites, but when that MOTB gets pushed, they're not gonna know, what exactly what it is. They're gonna be unsure about it, so they're gonna be able to be deceived. You see, they're gonna be able to be deceived. We know the elect aren't gonna be able to be deceived. There's certain things you're just not gonna be able to pull over them. They're gonna know better. But there's some people who still know they're Israelites who don't necessarily know better per se, because their teachers and who they learn from, they're not going into prophecy. They're not truly going into the signs of the times, you see. And that's going to be a big problem. But, back on track to regardless of what they do, we win. Let's go to Revelation, the 18th chapter and the 10th verse. Because I did mention, I said, hey, when the Lord does, take this devil out of his throne seat, like it talks about in Isaiah 47, it's going to be quick. It's going to be real quick, man. It says in 1 hour. All right? Revelation 18:10. Standing afar off for the fear of torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, mystery Babylon, or Babylon the Great, which is America, which is the land where Judah and Israel are pressed together, where the great deliverance is going to take place, the North Country. Okay? This is America. Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So this place is going to be judged quick, man. And that's a rejoicing for us. Now, we understand that on top of that, 2/3 of our people are going to be left here and killed off and destroyed. Is that something that makes us happy? Well, not necessarily, but we know that those things, just like the prophecies, must surely come to pass if we're to inherit that new heavens and a new earth. It's a part of the cost, man. Although our people, they're not going to make it on this side. But on top of that, when you understand, according to the word of God, how life and death works anyway, it doesn't bum you out as much, because you know that those 2/3 of our people that do die on this side, that they're going to be back in the kingdom of heaven. They're going to be born through the elect. And they're never going to taste of death again, because immortality, the brother Aina and the elder Yatzizak, they did a lesson on my page earlier today. Beautiful lesson, going into the fact that, and Elder Yashwamba even mentioned it in his lesson earlier today, that immortality is only going to be granted to those of the nation of Israel. And what the devil's trying to do is he's trying to create his own, version of immortality, his great value brand. But he's not going to accomplish it because, like I said, according to prophecy, we win in the end. And that's not something that they receive or that was promised to them. That was promised to Jacob, which is why Esau has that deep-rooted hatred for Jacob, because he knew that, Jacob's blessing was to have dominion over the earth forever. Esau's blessing was temporary. And, Elder Yashwamba went in great detail into that, tidbit in his lesson earlier today. Okay, but this is Revelation 18:10 again from the top. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. This place is going to be eviscerated with the quickness. Okay, but the elect, okay, that remnant is going to be delivered out of it. So let's go to Sirach 36:7. Let me check the comment board here real quick. Shalom, brothers, to you all that are watching. Okay. This is Sirach 36:7. It says, raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary. We know who our adversary is. And the word devil means what, brothers? Adversary. or he's a deceiver. Okay? And destroy the enemy. Make the time short. Remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works. Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of fire, and let them perish that oppress the people. Okay? And we know who's been oppressing us all this time. All right? Sirach 36:10. Smite in sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we. That pride, that great pride, man, the one that sees himself as God over the Most High, like it talks about in 2 Thessalonians. All right? Gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thou them as from the beginning. O Lord, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. With the Lord's firstborn, we're his people, and he's going to have mercy on us at the end of the day. Okay? And America's going to be destroyed. No way around it. The Lord's going to recompense us for all the pain and sorrow and the stress that we've been in. Okay? And I'll end it in Isaiah 34:8. This is a quick one. You know? It says, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. And the streams thereof shall be burned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone. This place is going to be burned with concentrated fire, man. And the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. So this is going to be like the new Sodom and Gomorrah. This is going to be the new example unto those that choose to live ungodly. Okay? So with that being said, man, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. I want to give once again, give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth and sincerity. All right? May the blessing of election be upon your house. Shalom.